All-African bronze medalist in 2024. And cantering around the ring, getting in there nice and early, is his opponent, who beat Andrik Alisop of the Seychelles 5-0 in his first round. 13-0 as a pro. Turyatemba from Uganda, also 22 years old, boxing out of Kampala. So not a ton of experience for either of these two at this kind of level. And a place in the quarterfinals, and that $10,000 up for grabs here. ROMDHANI in the red, Turyatemba in the blue.
Round one.
Let me go with the right hand there, ROMDHANI. Looking for the jab, Turyatemba. These two just clashing a bit on the inside. They're both coming together at exactly the same time. You look at ROMDHANI, he dips his head as he comes in. Every single time he throws, there it goes again. A head clash is a possibility here. I'd imagine it is in any fight that ROMDHANI's in. It's like a reflex action almost. Every time he lets his hands go, he dips a bit at the waist and the head comes down. He's got the length and the reach here, Turyatemba, to do this differently, but I think he's one of these tall fighters who just likes to get up close. And the jab there, he steps with it, and that travelled into the chest. It'll be interesting to see if he can throw a straight left hand off the back of it. I didn't see that first fight. That was over in ring B. Good left hand there from him. ROMDHANI was just looking slightly disorganised. And with ROMDHANI, as he comes in, if you can take a step back and give yourself some room, then you're in business, because every time he throws that right hand, watch his right foot, it comes round and he ends up square and immobile. If you trigger that right hand and it's coming, you know it's coming, take that step back and he will end up standing in front of you. There we go, throws the right hand, the right foot comes round and forward. And again there, he almost jumps in. If he could just back up a bit here, his opponent, Turyatemba, then he could really be in business. Right hand to the body there from ROMDHANI, and again just throwing that right hand. Tangle of limbs there as we head towards the end of the first round. Well, the bell does go. He heard something else there, ROMDHANI, but the bell in our ring hadn't quite gone. Just getting the breath in between rounds. This is the hottest part of the day. The early stages of the evening session are the most demanding conditions, but darkness is falling. I'm not sure how you'd score that, because there was a flurries of arms all over the place and collisions and all the rest of it. Not much clean got through. I felt like ROMDHANI probably landed the cleaner shots, if anything, of the two. And he gets it, well, fortuitously for me, given that forecast, he gets it 3-2 on the split with the scoring in the first round, but you could have gone either way with it. I just wonder whether Turyatemba's going to be able to just figure out what he needs to do here. It's easy for me to say it from here.
Round 2.
Because I'm that bit removed from it, that bit more distance. But every time ROMDHANI throws that right hand, that back foot comes round and forward, and he ends up stuck. His feet get stuck. Managed to anchor it better there. Turyatemba with a decent 1-2, but the gloves are up there from ROMDHANI, but that's more like it for Turyatemba when he's looking to attack. Use that length, use that reach. Good right hand on the inside there from Turyatemba. He's doing a better job of staying side on this round, ROMDHANI. When he throws that right hand, he's keeping that back foot much more stuck to the canvas. And a point taken there from ROMDHANI for the head. We pointed it out right at the very start that the head dips every time he throws, and that has proven to be the case. A point deduction in a fight like this, in any fight, but particularly one like this, is not really what you want. And I do wonder if he's feeling the pace a bit here, ROMDHANI. Looking at him at the end of that first round, he was breathing quite heavily, and I think he is just struggling a bit with the pace of this. Turyatemba, on the other hand, is not. And you look at him there, just with the guard up, mouth is open. And this is here for the taking, I would say, for Turyatemba. Final stages of round 2. He's been much the busier in this second round. Has landed some decent shots. He's got the point deduction as well. And there it is, 10-9 across the board for him, so he's 2 points clear on the scorecard for 2 judges and level with the other 3. But then you factor in the point deduction and he's up on all of them. He's well out of sight with 2 and up by a point on the other 3. So there's a lot to do here.
And final round
for ROMDHANI, an awful lot to do. And I think he's feeling the pace. And Turyatemba just needs to maintain his tempo because he's not struggling with this at all. Good right hand there from him. And he's just dipping his head and swinging here on ROMDHANI. He hasn't really shown as much in the way of technique, the Tunisian fighter. Don't want to be rude, but it's just a fact. and just mauling away on the inside. And what TURYATEMBA also just needs to think about here is that, yes, he needs to win the round. I don't know what the team will have communicated to him about the state of the contest, but he doesn't want to get a head clash here in this remaining 2 minutes. You can't be worried about it, but just try and keep it on the outside, because he's got the tools to do it. It's not really what he does, not from what we've seen in this fight so far anyway, but that head could be a problem for him. He's going to win this fight. I think he's going to win it clearly, but what he doesn't want is to get that skin around the face, the eyes, the forehead opened up. Well, there goes another point, and he's won this fight now, TURYATEMBA, and he must know that. He is out of sight, so he just needs to be sensible for the remaining 90 seconds. And throwing that 1-2 and then lunging forward, that isn't what he wants to be doing. Good combination. And again, they just come together on the inside. It's the final minute. Good 1-2. And if he could just pull back when he throws that 1-2, he was leaning in a bit there, but he dipped his knees through the 1-2. And if he can then just take his feet out, that's perfect. That's the raiding mission. In and out. There's only 15 seconds remaining. And he's won the fight. 2 more points have gone from ROMDHANI in this third and final round. And there goes the final bell. And a place in the quarterfinals beckons for TURYATEMBA, for Bob TURYATEMBA.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision goes in favor of your winner via unanimous decision. In the blue corner, representing Uganda, Bob TURYATEMBA.
And wide scores, 2 points for the deduction. So in the end, it was 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, 29-28, 30-27. If you just put those 2 points back on to give you a more regular score over the course of the 3 rounds. So he's got it on all 5 cards anyway, regardless of the deductions. And you can see the joy there. He goes through to the quarterfinals. And there's the $10,000. I'm going to keep mentioning it because it's significant. It is significant. And he's been carried out of the ring shoulder high by his coach. And every reason that he should be.
Ladies and gentlemen.